Hey there, welcome to my Virgos. My name is Angel with Ninth House Collective. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. How I like to spend our time together is I like to ask for messages around what energy we can focus on to create positive change within our lives, right? So I'm going to look for messages around what energy would be most beneficial for us to release during this month, what energy would be most beneficial and for our highest good to welcome in and nurture this month, as well as messages around maybe some inspired actions we could take to affect positive change, or some concepts or stories that might need a broader perspective. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing today for my Virgos. I'm going to ask you guys to take a moment and get present. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit here and get your energy into the cards. I'm going to ask to be a clear channel, connecting only with the energies of unconditional love, the highest of healing, and the utmost of wisdom. What is it? For the highest good of my Virgo friends that are watching, what do they need to know in regards to the energy of April? All right. Let's see what little nuggets of wisdom or pieces of the puzzle come forth for my Virgos today. You've got the Five of Pentacles in its inverse position. You have the Three of Wands in its inverse position. A lot of inverses. And you have the Three of Pentacles in its inverse position. Okay. So let's make sure you guys can see those. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, so let's talk about these in the order that they came up for my Virgo friends. All right, so the first card is the Five of Pentacles, and it showed up in its inverse manner. So this is the energy of what it is that you need to release currently, right? It is in its inverse manner, so it does show when it's in its inverse that this energy is really ready to release, okay? You're learning this lesson. This lesson is about a healthy relationship with money and tied to feeling safe, secure, and supported. It's often around lack mindset, right? So that is what you are being called, that energy to release. Thinking you don't have enough, you aren't enough, or you're not supported. That's not an accurate story. And so those are some of the energies and kind of the things we want to think about. Why might we hold that belief that we're not enough, we don't have enough, or we're not supported in life? So that's the energy. It's in its inverse. This month is asking you to kind of feel those feelings, heal that lack mindset area, see where you hold on to some of that. So that's the first messages coming through. So now we're going to move next to the second card, which is the Three of Wands, right? So the twos speak to choices and decisions, right? So you've already made a choice. You've already made a decision because you're at the Three of Wands energy, right? But it's in its inverse manner, right? So there's something there that just feels a little out of alignment right now. And I think as my Virgo friends start to really heal and let go of that lack mindset and understand that they are enough, they have enough, they are supported, right? I think that energy is really going to, kind of start to mature and blossom this month, right? Wand energy is about our passions, our goals, our dreams, and our desires. So you've already made some choices, and now you're kind of looking at it and kind of, thinking about it, dreaming about it. And the next card is about setting the sturdy foundation. So as you unwind the lack mindset and not feeling supported or having what you need, in your material world. A lot of times this is around our relationship with money, right? But it can also be about our health or feeling supported with friends and family, etc. But it's a lack mindset that you're letting go of. And you are opening up the energy this month of dreaming about your passions and your goals. You've already made some decisions, right? And the card about action, this card did come in its inverse manner. So But what I'm feeling about this card for my Virgo friends, Pentacles again, a lot of Pentacle energy, is around our finances, our material world, our work-life balance, our health, right? So whatever things that you've been trying to create around your money or around your material world to bring balance, letting go of lack mindset and unwinding why that's there, understanding it, and moving forward with the lessons so that you can move forward in a more accurate story. So again, there's 2 centers for you guys that are jumping out, and then we'll move into the 3 of Pentacles more. But so because there is so much pentacle energy for you here, Virgos, I really want to encourage you guys to get out into nature. I want to encourage you guys to put your feet in the ground. Your root center is the area and the chakra center that connects us with feelings of safety and security. So to really help with that lack mindset, stop... I'm getting like the image of like, stop being in front of a screen, right? Stop always like, get outside, smell the roses, walk around. Like, you need to charge yourself up with that safety and the security from the earth. There needs to be some recharge there. So I think the root center, your first chakra, would be great for you guys to nurture. Second center is that sacral. It's about being open to joy and pleasure. But you do have a lot of pentacle energy, so the root center is going to be the first and foremost. And that's where you create a sturdy foundation, right? So you have the 3 of Pentacles we spoke about. And this is really about quality work, right? This is my quality work card, and it is also my like collaboration card, right? So this shows people here listening to one another, collabing, really utilizing each other's strengths, right? So that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be collabing. You're going to be thinking about your passions and your goals as you set sturdy foundations there to move forward. And you're going to be working with others in order to help create that path for you. And you're working on letting go of lack mindset, right? You are safe, you are secure, and you are supported. And that's the energy that's kind of showing up for April. So lean into collaborations or quality work, right? Or being with those whose work you value and learning from them, right? It's that kind of energy because you're setting sturdy foundations. All right, so you have your centers to work on. Get out there in nature, go hug a tree, go on a walk, just disconnect, right? Disconnect, because that's where the lack mindset is coming in. It's all this information, you know, you need to have some time in nature and have some time to kind of sit with and think about, you know, what's important to you in your goals, dreams, and desires as you dream about those and set healthy boundaries. All right. And sacral, that's about leaning into play and joy, or if you're overindulging in those areas, it's time to get a little balance back, right? So take that how it resonates in your life. And to close out the reading for my beautiful Virgo friends, what is the message that they need to hear from their higher selves in regards to letting go of lack mindset, right? Really beginning to dream about how your dreams and passions look moving forward as you collab and work with others, or either mentor or gain knowledge from others as you move through and set sturdy foundations. What is the message from Moonology that they need to hear at this time? All right, Virgos. Let's see what Moonology brings. This is a time to give rather than to take. So get out there. You've got this collaboration, card here. You also have this dreaming about the future and looking out and seeing and kind of in that phase of getting ready to set some foundations and some actionable steps, right? A time to give rather than receive. So get out there. Start networking. Start giving back to the community. I think that'll lead you to not only letting go of lack mindset. As you start to give to others, you really see all of your blessings, right? So get out there and make a difference where you can. start setting sturdy foundations. Right now you're in the dreaming phase and really looking to get with mentors or collaborating with others who have different skill sets than you, so that you can both learn and grow from one another, is really going to be great for you guys this month. So, all right, guys, I hope you have a beautiful April, and I look forward to connecting with you all next month. Take care.